everybody, we're back. Welcome back to Variety Talk live in Las Vegas. I'm your host, Lady Linda, and welcome back to the show. We've got sitting in with us two wonderful people who are, we're probably not freezing in Wisconsin, I hope.
Actually, the weather is wonderful here. When I left New York, it was nice, but I was told that it was going to snow today. So I'm actually glad to be here in Milwaukee.
Well, wonderful. And you know what, we just had the opportunity. We were so busy bragging on you and Randy and I that we didn't get an opportunity to acknowledge the gentleman that you're coming to actually sing happy birthday to and honor this evening. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
It's Jeff Clare. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He started playing with me, I guess about 6 years ago. I interviewed him, if you will, over the phone, and then I auditioned him in Central Illinois, and I brought him aboard with me. And he is a fabulous drummer. We became really great friends through the years. And tonight he's celebrating his birthday here. He's been actually trying to get me to come back out here in the Midwest to Milwaukee, but I've been busy. But after coming from Pennsylvania with Patti LaBelle last week, I had some time, and I said, you know what, I'm going to see my friend. And here I am, and unfortunately enough, it was in Wisconsin, so Randy could come down, and some friends from Atlanta came up, and we're just going to have a grand time tonight.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I used to actually have Wisconsin as part of my sales territory, and you know what? It's a nice place to visit.
It's wonderful, and the club is just packing. I can see the cars right now. People are pouring in, and we are going to have a fabulous evening here.
Well, that's just wonderful, and so we've got a lot to look forward to. I'm really proud and happy to see that you and Randy are putting together some new material that you'll have an opportunity to talk about this summer, and we look forward to it. I know that Can't Get Enough of Your Love on your video is off the chain, and we're going to make sure that we get that out to our Variety Talk family as soon as possible. And as a matter of fact, we're going to play it right there at the end of the show. So everybody, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Thank you so much. That will soon be in distribution, so it will be available probably on Apple Records, CD Baby, iTunes. So we look forward to that deal being cut pretty soon. So it'll be in your retail vendors market.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Randy, tell us about what your vision is for this musical genius that we've got on the phone with us. What specific things, you know what it takes to make it out here. And this is a gentleman who's been in this industry for quite some time. We're talking 3 decades. We're talking about a legend category. So in 60 seconds or less, tell us what your vision is in regards to this new opportunity that we all have to hear from James. What kind of genre are you thinking about? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the main thing is what we're going to do is get together with a little group of writers who can write heart songs and love songs and emotional songs that fit James' voice and his emotion and delivery. Because there's a ton of songs out there right now, but what there's not is the song that if you're going to sit down and want a quiet, relaxing, intimate night and warmth around you, we're going to create those songs again. And it's bringing together a couple of young artists, and we're not allowed to say who at this point, but a couple of young writers that are very strong, and also a couple of guys that have been around for a while. So what we're trying to do is bring together a group of 5 guys who all have, or men and women actually, who all have different experiences and can deliver the warmth. We had great experience with that with Frederick Knight, and we want to carry that to the next level. And we're actually going to probably have Frederick involved with a couple of the tracks too. So it's more of the intimate warmth that is James' voice, because we could take and go a lot of different ways, and we've done it on the first album when it came out. And now we want to try to get more of that intimacy that is the natural James.
Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, James, what are your thoughts on that?
I love it. I'm a veteran. I'm a true artist, and I'm very disciplined, and I'm very focused on my market, which is so important. As I spoke to you earlier on different shows, there's got to be a message in the music, and certainly I'm that artist that will deliver that message.
Beautiful. And, you've worked with a lot of people. You've worked with Aretha Franklin. You were just with Patti LaBelle performing with them. A couple weeks ago, you were with Dan from the Stylistics. You've been with many, many, many people, and of course, the late, great Edwin Hawkins and others that are just too many to mention. Who would you say has impacted you the most? And I know that's probably an unfair question because everybody lends so much to your experience as a professional on this journey. But if you had to just pick one or two people, who would you say were the most impactful in your career?
Well, I'm going to kind of like piggyback on what Randy was saying earlier. Two of my greatest artists in my life that have made a big influence was the late and great Donny Hathaway, of course, and Stevie Wonder. Their music is just classic forever and ever. It never grows old. And certainly that's the category that I like to put myself or be associated with, because there's something for everybody out there, whether it be young, old, or in between. There's no age limit in music. It's what you need. And I look to actually deliver that in anything I do.
Awesome. Well, that goes without saying. So with that being said, looks like it's time to, it is definitely time to close out the show, but I just wanted to just extend a very, very warm and heartfelt appreciation and thank you to both of you, and particularly this time to you, Randy. And why? Because you have taken the time to make someone who's already very, very special even more special, and to reproduce and bring out new music with this fantastic artist who ranges from opera to R&B to gospel and whatever it is that you would like to hear. We're just very proud of both of you and appreciative of maintaining this legend. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Have a great night right there at the birthday party. And we're looking forward to some great things and hearing back from both of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
Well, you are welcome. Have a wonderful time and a great weekend, and safe travels going back home.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, you're watching WCOVM.TV. This is Variety Talk Live in Las Vegas, and you've been sitting in with Mr. Randy Schwaurer and Mr. Bradley. I'm going to get that right one day.
No, don't worry about it.
Well, thanks for joining us, Randy. It's an honor and a privilege, and we certainly appreciate it and look forward to you coming back. I am your host, Lady Linda, and we'll see you again next week. Take us out, Scotty.
your love.